The developers for Civilization 7 recently made a pretty big change. They allowed civilizations from any era to be played, well, in any era. We're currently playing as Siam, a modern era civilization, and we're in the age of antiquity. We've just put down our first settlement. And the reason why is because I want to show you a combination that I think is going to become, well, I think it's going to become a very fun combo for those who use it and a very sad combo for those who get abused with it. Let's take a look at exactly what it is. Today we're playing as Hamiko, Queen of War, together with Siam. And they've got some bonuses that pair very well together. You see, if Hamiko is friendly or helpful with someone, they get 4 science per age for each time that happens. On top of that, if you're helpful or friendly with somebody, for the Siam, or for the Siamese, you get an extra 2 culture. So now we've got 4 science and 2 culture every time you're friendly or helpful with somebody. Great, but how do you get friendly and helpful with someone? Well, I've got good news for you. You just take Magic Plant, which is such a lovely plant. As long as you give it to anybody, someone that you've just met, they'll be your friend 100% of the time. It is a great way to increase a relationship, both IRL and in Civ 7. So we're going to be giving Magic Plants to everybody. We're going to be great friends with them all, and we are going to be pumping up our culture, our science here as the Siamese. Now, this civilization is from the modern era. It means that we don't get these bonuses, all of them. We don't get access to the unique building until the modern age. We don't get access to their unique units until the modern age, but we do get their unique bonuses here, specifically their culture and their ability to purchase or just to buy a city-state, basically. We do also get a couple of other things, but we'll talk about that as we see it. Now, you might be wondering, can you play along with this save here? Yes, you can. I'll leave a link down below to the Discord to where you can catch this save, or where you can download this save for yourself. And let's get to it. Now, another thing to note is just with regard to this game, are we going to be doing a sailing opening? I feel like we probably want to be doing a sailing opening here. We have navigable rivers out the wazoo, double crabs. It just makes sense. When you're in Rome, let's change that. Yeah, we're doing sailing. Do we just go... See, the thing is, normally when you do a sailing opening, you want to open fishing key. It's really, really important. Oh, gosh, that's quite nice, isn't it? You really want to open a fishing key. But where are we putting this fishing key down? Probably here. And then, yeah, okay. We kind of need to scout. You want to know why we need to scout this game? This is not a standard map size. This is not small. This isn't even a large map size. This is a huge map. 10 players, huge, Pangea and islands. And that means that there's a lot of leaders for us to go and be friends with, and that's going to be our goal. We want to get friendly with everybody. We don't care too much about being allies with them, but we want to be friends with them. And because of that, we need to have a lot of scouts. We need to be searching this entire map. We're going to start it off with some crabs. Probably going to stick that bad boy right there. It allows us to connect across. And I think on the north side, we're going to want to be putting something in here, though we could probably do like a bath or a bath or a light. No, can't do lighthouse. Bath will have to go there. Okay, which way are we going? We're going north. So we're going to find we're going to do a lot of scouts after our fishing key. Is that the deal? I think that might be the deal, because we don't really need... Oh, God, we wouldn't be taking the horsemen anyway. We don't really need to get out our scouts super duper early. It's not about winning the goodie huts. It's more about finding people. And that's going to be our goal. Oh my God, Vinikunka. Oh, Vinikunka, hello. How are you doing? We're going to have to go settle Vinikunka, that is for sure. I think we're going to have to get rid of Tioma. Although, even... You know what we could do? You know what we could do is we could incorporate them into our civilization by just buying them. Literally just paying them off. So let's go ahead. Are we grabbing charismatic leader here? Okay, hold on. We might have to have a bit of a chat here, lads. Okay. What is it? So we can take culture and influence right now. That's a lot of culture. That's a lot of influence right now. This will make us really happy. Or +3 influence on the palace. Let's do some math. 3 influence on the palace will come in after 20 turns, okay? We can actually math this. So in 20 turns, we get 3 influence on the palace. That does last us for the entirety of the game. But remember, the early game is the most important. We also lose influence by locking this in for 20 turns. So we're down... we're at -20 influence. And then any further settlements that we put in those 20 turns, which we probably would, but by turn 30, will also lose us influence. So we're going to be essentially like, I would say between -25 and -30 influence if we slot that. And we're also getting influence from here. So it's like more than 100 influence. if we were to take this, it would be 3 influence. I'm only going to count antiquity just because I feel like 3 influence is going to be very instrumental in antiquity. And if it's 100 turns or 130 turns, the game, that would be, you're looking at 100 turns, so 300 influence because it comes in 20 turns. So you'd be looking at about 300 influence over the course of antiquity, which is definitely decent, but you can get this influence up front and you get culture and you don't have to have the negatives. You know what? This is good, but I don't think it's good enough for me to say I want it right now, especially with the negatives associated with it. I'm going to take the culture. I'm going to take the influence, and I'm going to go and give magic plants to everybody. Oh, it's good. It's good to have magic plants. That is for sure. Who wants some plants? Come here. You boy. Anybody want some magic plant? It's what do you think it is that they're giving out? I wonder what it could possibly be. Do we dare come down here for crabs? I mean, I think we do, because we just kind of want the crabs. Do we really want the crabs though? Like, do we want the wild game? +2 food in cities? It's decent. We're gonna do it like that. We're gonna do it like that. A little bit different. And then from here we'll just go straight into masonry. I think that's the call. And let's get on. It's also, oh gosh, that was a big flood. We went down to 2 population. We're gonna have to fire out 48 gold to repair that. But I mean, we get some bonuses in here, right? Like, let's repair it. Wait, yeah, I think I saw +1 foods popping up, so that should be good. Let's keep searching. We've got some goodie huts here so that we can target a lot of navigable rivers. Now, one of the changes that they made in the Test of Times update, and I think this is definitely the right call, the same amount of navigable rivers appear on the map. So same amount of navigable river tiles, but you get less small ones and much more, or like longer. The big ones are longer, is essentially it, which is like what we're seeing here right now. We are seeing some crazy navigable rivers here. In fact, let's just move down the navigable rivers. Look how double crabs there. Oh my god, we're gonna go settle that as well. We are, you know what, Tioma? I think we might actually have to be friends here. I want to keep influence in the bank because we need it just in case we run into other players, but at the same time, yeah. This is a bit of a weird start, because we want to make settlers, but at the same time, we kind of need to make scouts. So we should be aware of that. There's no way for us to get through, unfortunately. Scout. This one can go over this way. So it definitely seems like we're on the edge of the map. That is for sure. So we picked up that goodie hut. We do need to be cautious moving forward, just about any potential other people. Have a settlement with 10 population or a settlement with a mountain. We probably will get this, but this one is going to be guaranteed, and it's culture, and I feel like culture is probably a bit more powerful. So we've got mysticism 1. So now the question becomes, where do we go to from here? I didn't even look at our syncretism bonuses, so let's just take a look and see. We don't have anything too strong in here, actually. We've got Mississippian Burning Arrow, which is good if we're under pressure. We do have the Tongan Infrastructure, which is +2 culture for every trade route you have to a city-state. So we definitely want to be keeping city-states alive, and we want to be trading with them. Let's do Tonga. We can do that. Oh god, we're gonna go Pyramid of the Sun. Oh, we got to rush Pyramid of the Sun. I don't even think we go to Discipline. I don't even think we do Code of Laws. We don't even need merchants. We could look, actually, we could do Mundo Perdito. I'm honestly thinking we just rush down here. +3 gold for each, on the palace for each city-state you're a suzerain of, and a tradition slot. Definitely going to have to take that. Okay, we need to get this production up, though. Stone circles is not what we want. We want God of the Sea, so let's do that. And let's go ahead. Let's keep everything slotted the way that it is at the moment. But I want to build up this capital a little bit more. So let's go ahead. Let's focus on building up that bad boy. So we want to put an altar down. We also want to put a harbor down. The harbor needs to go to the north. No, the harbor doesn't need to go to the north. That's fine. So if we put the harbor down here, that's going to give us that adjacency bonus. So let's wait to finish these scouts. 4 scouts should be enough. You can come across here. You can heal up a little bit. And we're going to go to the crabs. These are some decent tiles in here. We're going to look to pop this citizen out shortly. Or this one. Though, which one do we pop? We're going to have to think about that. Remember, we want to try and keep our warehouse buildings together, and we also might need to think about extending them out. No, I love that we've not yet met a single leader. It's turned 20. Can we meet a single leader, please? Just give us one. Just give us one. We got the most isolated start that I've ever seen, and it's like, it's the one civ that we don't want to be getting isolated on. I guess it is a big map, though. Maybe that's influencing it. You know, not just a big map, it's a huge map. So that could be it. We'll take the production. Lovely. Can we purchase out the rest of it? Actually, we could purchase out the rest of it. 112 gold. Lovely. So now we can begin work on our altar. So where are we putting things? Let's think a little bit about this, okay? So here is a +2 adjacency. So that's going to be our library and our blacksmith. We want to reserve this for wonders as much as we can. So much so that I'm thinking it might even be a good idea to put a wonder next to the capital, which is kind of, or next to the palace, which is kind of crazy. I know. But we want to look for wonders here. We could even look for a wonder here, just because even though that's a nice garden market spot of a +4, we can still find decent spots elsewhere. Like that right there is a +3. That's a +3. I mean, you're not going to beat the +4. Actually, you can beat the +4 that tile, but we can't reach it. This is a +3. Maybe we just put a garden market here, but even then, it's still, I feel like it's just, you put the garden market here, wonder here, and then put, and we can't reach all the way out there. We'll work it out. I think we want to put something else there. I don't think we want to put that. So it feels like we definitely want to build out in this direction, just because this is where it's going to need to go. We've also got monument and villa to think about. They're just going to go somewhere adjacent to the city center. We don't have a whole lot of adjacency to work with here for that. So let's do an altar out in that way, even though I think that's probably the better tile. And we've got 311 and 3112 over here, so we'll take that. Lovely. All right. Oh, finally, Confucius. And we ran into your settler. Hey, Confucius, would you be interested? Have a look at the yields at the top. In a friendly greeting with some magic plant, my friend. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Literally that right there is like giving us... Oh, that's incredible. I think we definitely want to take this. I'm also thinking about maybe hooking up with tier... Bro, we can just fucking instantly Suze them. What is up? What is up? What is up, Siam? Let's go. Holy dooly, dude. That is kind of cool. Wow. +1 food on granaries and fishing keys? Nope. +4 food on food buildings? Yep. Oh my god. Dude, Siam is sick. Because you can Suze from the beginning of the game. Oh my god. So you just spam out influence like a madman. Now I'm thinking that +3 influence option that we had earlier might have been kind of cool. Let's see if we can get that. Actually, you probably are a bit closer. Let's keep moving you as well. Dude. Wow. Okay, that's kind of good. So the most important thing for me is that we need to keep enough influence in the bank that we've always got enough to use magic plant. So I think at the very least, we don't want to be going below like 60 in case we meet people. Okay. The other thing to remember is Hamiko can also support endeavors for free. So if anyone sends us an endeavor, we're just going to give it to them straight away. Now, have you met anybody else? Let's take a look and see. Yes, you've met one other person. So you're probably not going to be sending us anything today, which is fine. He's also sending settlers towards us. Hello, we've met somebody. Who is it? Wonderful to meet you, Xerxes. Would you be interested in a friendly greeting? Because that's all you're going to get. 20, an extra 2 culture. Are you who? No, you don't know anybody, so you're probably going to send us some agreements. And we're going to take the plus 20% dude, this is going to get insane quickly. This might actually be one of the most broken combos that has ever existed in Civ 7, now that I think about it. Like, there is so much going for this. Normally, you'd take the culture here, but we've got so much culture already. Like, we're destroying the AI already. Double the science, 60% more culture, and it's just going to get worse. As we meet more, it's just going to get worse. I mean, it's going to get better for us, worse for them. Okay, so he's down here. He's on the other side of this city-state. It looks like that settlement... Oh, I thought he was going to come settle Vinikunka. He hasn't done that here. We've got a hostile city-state in here. We're definitely playing around diplomacy here today, though. God, look at this. Look at these navigable rivers. These are so much better. Like, this change is wonderful. Honestly, this version of Civ 7 feels so much better than the last versions. God, this feels so much better. Culture, happiness. I mean, we just hit a celebration. We're at plus 11. We're in a tropical zone, which means we're going to have extra happiness. We're on a river, which means we've got the extra happiness. I don't think we need extra happiness. Even though right now, like, we don't really need the culture. Like, we'll take it, man. We'll take it. Let's see if we can grab some of these goodie huts. There's a lot over here. We've got a couple down. I think you probably want to go up, and then you need to come back in. And we've met Jose Rizal, the Rizzler himself. Mr. Rizzler, do you mind if I rizz you up a little bit? Where are these agreements? I was expecting these... Okay, wonderful. I was expecting that we'd be getting all these cool agreements sent... Yeah, that's a dead... probably not dead. I reckon we can get you out of there, my friend. Hold tight. Love it. Now we can support this for free. Okay, so +6... Yeah, this is going to be broken. This is going to be so crazy good. And one of the good things about this is it's consistently broken. It doesn't matter the biome. It doesn't matter where you spawn. It doesn't matter. It's just like, it's always going to be busted. We'll take the gold. Thank you. So we've just got our unique Civic that's completed. Siamese origin. So +3 gold on the palace for each city-state you're a suzerain of. So we're already a suzerain of 1. That is Tioma here. I don't know why they're red. Oh, that's probably a bug, actually. Because normally it's red if it's a hostile city-state. And then it changes when they become a... neutral or like a friendly city-state, but if it never changes and you just buy them straight away, then oh no, we'll be fine. It just kind of stays in this weird like red thing. Anyway, we've got what we wanted. I didn't even think about this. I didn't even think about this as an option. 12 turns on the... Dude, we haven't even built a settler yet. Okay, one settler. And that's it, okay? One settler. And then that's all we'll build. All of our units are very low on the health. Okay, you're going to move there, and then you're going to come up. And we're going to try and snag that with this. And get this goody hut down here. We'll just take the culture. Another leader. Love it. Hello, Tecumseh. I'm sure you'll be very happy to try my magic plant. So we're not offering them any collaborations or anything. We're just going to take the inbounds. If they ever give us any inbounds. So where are we settling, actually? Because we've got double crabs at the moment. If we take a look at resources, we've got a lot of food. Production's decent. Now, we could send some production back home. That would be nice. I think the most important thing, though, is looking at our neighbors that are closest. So we've got 1 here. Now, how many settlements do you have? You've got 2. We saw this, and I think we also saw a settler, which means this is the capital. So we know that that's his capital, so that's pretty decent. We could look over here, but this I wouldn't think is highly contested in its positioning. Then in the north, this is definitely going to be my main focus. And we've got a natural wonder, and we've befriended the city-state up here. It's probably not going to be linked to... the actual, to the mainland, unless we did this. And then we took the Kaylin, and then we took... Yeah, that's got to be it. So we get +2 culture on improvements adjacent to the natural wonder. So that's going to be the spot. We'll go for riding. I mean, it's like, why would you even bother going for riding here, bro? Like, you're sitting on 35 science! Why do we have 35 science already? That is ridiculous. No wonder we're blasting through this tech tree. I'm like, where do we... How are we already at irrigation? That's dead. That's not dead? The boy who lived on 2 health? Run away. Run. Run. We're going to call him Forrest. You can call him Forrest or Harry. Pick one. I'll let you. Extra 50 culture. Have 15 resources slotted across... Resources, rather, across all settlements. Or a slinger. Bro. I will have 15 resources slotted by turn 63. Watch this. No, probably not. That's kind of... You're kind of pushing it there. Okay, so hold on. We've got the altar. We've got the harbor. 24 production is just exactly where we should be. So I think we want to do settlers after that. Monument kind of makes sense as well, but not mandatory. If we're going to do monument, we're going to do it here to pick up the adjacency. That actually is an incredible wonder position. Because there's the commercial. 1, 2, 3 adjacency. Boom. That is beautiful. Okay, so I think we've probably run far enough now. That's the capital there. Dude, we've got some pretty good space here, actually. We need to keep meeting people. I will say that right now. We need to be very productive. Thank you. We'll support that, even though it's kind of tempting to take the influence. Like, we want to make sure... So we've healed up enough. Actually, can we ask for open borders? Just because we really don't want to die. Normally, I don't ask for open borders, but I don't want to die to the barbs. And as I say that, we've run into more barbs. It's going to be fine. He's not going to hit us. Yes. Okay, we're fine. Oh, that's a lot. That's some good settlements. He's already at 4. Bro's expanding like wild. Thank you for the free culture. Kind of tempting to just take the gold. Thank you. Wait, by the way, 400 gold at the moment. Do we look at purchasing something else? You could purchase the settler for 280. You're probably not going to get better value than just purchasing the settler right now. That's going to be crazy good. So I want to settle up towards the north. Oh my god. But we also want to settle towards the south. So we need to think about where our positioning is going to be here. That looks like a good library position. There's also one here, so it has to be on this side. That's good on the commercial hub. Commercial hub, excuse me. That's good on the... and then fishing key right here. So we're going to do fishing openings for all of them. That is absolutely it. We could grab the codex for masonry. We could... Oh my god, we could go into the wheel. I don't have the production to build a villa. By the way, where's our music? Can we get some more music in, please? I don't like it when there's silence. I know some games do it because it's like there's a whole idea behind it, right? Like, you can't have the highs without the low. Oh my god, we have to build another wonder. Somebody stop him. He has to build another wonder. We get enlightened rule. Put it in. Somebody stop him. Oh my god, dude. Throw priesthood in as well. Why do we need +2 culture when we got this? That's the settle location right there on the coast. We can still build fishing keys. Extra 100 culture or 200 gold. I think we're going to take the gold just because we're making so much... This is crazy, dude. This is insanity, dude. Codex influence. Obviously, we're going to take the influence. We could look at buying another city-state. Or we could say hi to Trung Trak. Trung Trak, would you like to sit down with me and have some magic plant, Trung? Dude, I am having the most fun in a playthrough I have had in a long time. Is it just because it's so broken that it's like... Oh, we got music. We got music. Is it because it's so broken that it's fun, right? Like, it's super fun when you're the overpowered one, right? Like, can you imagine what, like, Bill Gates felt like when he was 26 years old and worth, like, $16 billion? Like, you feel pretty good. Even, I mean, he can't jump that many chairs, I'll be real with you guys, but you'd still feel good about yourself. I'll say that right now. We could look for +1 settlement limit from Kotar. Dude, we can snipe away city-states from people before they even try. Oh, no, no, no. I love this Civ, dude. Oh, this is so good. I love that I can play this Civ right now. Are you connected? Yes, I think you are. So we're going to start you off right here. Love it. Oh, my God. Okay, start 10 diplomatic actions with leaders that are active at the same time. Love to see it. So this is an instant reward. So this is a minor triumph. It's not a major one, a minor one. So we have got that. So now we get 25. So it just gives us 25% relationship change from diplomatic action. So now, like, it just gets even stronger. Oh god. Oh, this is a wild combo, bro. And the other cool thing is, like, you can turn a civilized or a city-state that is hostile instantly. Like, I love that. I love that. Because it takes so long to get them. I often will pay extra influence just to speed them up. Because it takes so damn long, dude. Okay. We're going to actually do it. We're going to snipe away the city-state. I can see why that extra 3 influence on the capital would have been nice. Is it Moshi that you're taking? Yeah, 9 turns. We got 9 turns. We got 9 turns. Xerxes, we probably need to improve our relationship in between that time, though. Just because... I do worry that me sniping a city-state from you is going to upset you, and you are my nearest neighbor. And, I mean, what bonuses does this actually give? Is there a way for us to see that? So, Moshi is a diplomatic city-state. So, if I said, okay, I want to see the city-states, is there, like, a way... Civilizations? Nope, that's all the big ones. Government, no. Culture, no. Let's try it. Let's type it in. What's the name of the city-state? Moshi. Let's see if Moshi comes up. No. Okay. City-state. Statehood. Basically, all I want to know is what bonuses is it going to give, and are they worth chasing? Is it really worth me hurting my relationship here Actually, when I do that, it's going to reduce my culture and it's going to reduce my science. So I'm actually better off not doing that and instead going after something that someone hasn't yet gone after. And actually, what's quite interesting about this is that you can do it instantly and you know that no one is going to befriend it. Because often I will start befriending a city-state and then like 5 turns later, Confucius is befriending the city-state. And it's like, Confucius, bro, you're not going to beat me. Like, I was here before you. And yet Confucius still puts it there. And then we are impacted because of that. Anyway, that's not going to happen. Pyramids online. Can I be real? I feel like this is a good start, dude. This feels real good. Really, really good. Purchase. Definitely want to purchase fishing key in here. Because shouldn't we get... Is our bonus not +4 on food buildings? Okay, you're making 8. So if we purchase this... Why are you only 9? Oh, don't tell me it was like they changed it to only cities or something. Oh, don't tell me they changed it to like only be cities. Hold on, I'm going to pause and I'm going to go look at the replay. How do I see the bonus, dude? I want to see the bonus. I know I can see the name of the bonus if I hover over this. Oh, I can't even see the bonus. Surely there's a way. Hold on, give me a second. I'm pausing. I'm going to go watch our own video. Give me a second here. Okay, I've reviewed the video evidence. It says +4 food on food buildings. Did they just make it so that the fishing key is no longer a food building and the granary is no longer a food building and that is instead just an ageless building? And does that mean that the bath is a food building? Food building? Is that it? Okay, that's probably what they did. Okay. In which case, so if we look at granary, it won't say food building. Don't you dare say food building. Don't you dare say food building on my fishing. Why? How come when I type in the I, it just doesn't work? Warehouse food building. Ugh. Garden. Antiquity food and happiness building. Okay. I don't know what's going on, but you need to make it easier for me to not make bad decisions, please. Make my decisions better. I mean, we're still gonna absolutely look at this, dude. We got a 3-turn writing right here. We got masonry, dude. We're gonna do these right now just to get the codexes to boost our science even more. Why not? Why not? That is yes. Okay, so we're settling here. Now I'm thinking, okay, because normally that was my strategy, right? Whenever I do a fishing opening, the way I think about it is I want to try and find a green city-state, and I want to soothe them, and I want to get +4 food on warehouse buildings. There was another bonus. Let me check what that was, because I'm pretty sure it was like +1 food on granary and fishing key. Hold on. Yeah, okay, they changed it. So it's +1 food on granaries and fishing keys. But I will say right now, it probably should mention, like, it should very specifically tell you that does not include it. But, I mean, now that I know, it's just one of those things, right? Where it's like, okay, well, we know now, so we're not going to do it again. We'll be able to make our decisions a little bit better. I mean, that bonus was completely broken. That was why we used it, right? Like, so it's definitely the right call from the devs, but at the same time, it's one of those things where it's like, would have been... I feel like it's not 100% clear. Oh, what is that? Settlement? We going across the water over here? We don't have open borders with him. Okay. Where are we going now? So I feel like, I mean, we could do this or we could just do that. Oh yeah, we want to do that. What are we talking? 35 production. 35 production. Wow. 6 settlement limit? Where are you getting 6 settlement limit from already? Base is 3. Hold on. Base is 3. Irrigation gives a 4th. Where is this settlement limit coming from? It's got to be bugged. It's not showing us the extra settlement limit. 3 out of 6? You're telling me I can make 6 settlements and just there's nothing you can do about it? Look at all this space we've got as well. Okay, if they're gonna give it to us, we're gonna take it. I'm not gonna argue. I'm just gonna do it. Nice spot, commercial hub. Nice spot for a monument. How do you get there? You got to go around it, and there's no guarantee that you're going to be able to do it. You could look out here as well. Decent adjacency here, but nothing crazy. Maybe make it a town? Let's do it. It's going to be a town. That's 4 really good resources. We'll just do that. Rubies? Or we could go down the river. I think we're going to keep these guys as towns for the moment, actually. And let's just fishing key it up. We're going to try and spam out fishing keys. Ally with Jose Rizla. You're not at war, are you? Wonderful. Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it, Jose. And on top of that, we can also now send you a special friend of we. 90 influence. We've got 263. I don't think we're going to go after this just simply because I don't think the benefit is going to be that high. We could technically steal it. If we do, though, there's the risk that it spirals. And that's always something I'm very aware of. He is our nearest neighbor. We will be settling more settlements over here. We don't want to upset him too badly. So I think these are all factors that say, hey, don't do it. So we could send friend of... Oh my god, we could send friend of way right now. It's only... It's 25% science. We've only got 30... Fuck it, dude. 40 science. Plus 8 science. Why the hell not? Plus 8 science. Are you serious, dude? You know what else we could do? We could also do research collab, and you look at that and you go, okay, it's only 6 science, but then you get the extra 25% on top of it. 47 science. Boom. These numbers are so dumb. These numbers are so dumb. And I'm... Ooh, 15% on wonders? On... My god, there's so many wonders that we need to build. Where are we building pyramid? Okay, alright. Okay, wonderful. I got it. All good. 15% production towards wonders. We'll take it. 15% production towards wonders here. We'll take it. This is feeling like a good playthrough. How are you guys feeling? 25% influence towards initiating endeavors. Why didn't we slot this? Why didn't we slot emissaries before we did this? Why didn't you guys tell me? Somebody should have sent a message. Somebody should have sent a message saying, hey, slot emissaries before you do anything. It's going to give you cheaper things. Now, you're paying full price here, Drongo. Yeah, fair call, fair call. Should have fixed it. Okay, we're putting these guys on autopilot. I feel like we've covered enough ground here that we'll be okay. And we can now focus. We've got access to pearls out here, so let's go ahead and not slot them in. It's only happiness. We're going to put you on autopilot as well. You can go on autopilot. Everyone's going on autopilot. We've got a big continent here, though. This is tundra down here. This is tundra up here. So we've got a lot of the world to uncover, that is for sure. So we're going to let those guys go. Godspeed. And we're going to power through these turns. So we're going for Hanging Gardens. This is a little bit painful to do, especially when we need to make settlers. We also need to think about our next city. 45 influence or the gold? The gold's kind of nice. Do we need the influence, though? I don't think we need the influence. I mean, we can convert city-states, but the gold is... That's 2 turns. That's 4 turns. I think that's how you got to judge it, right? You got to base it on... Oh, look at that tile. Bro, we're at turn 48 and you're already doing that? Good luck. That's gonna be a good spot. Okay, we could look at silver here. I think that's going to work. +1 food in all settlements. We want to grow. Remember, we want to grow. We want to get big. That's what this is all about. We want to spam out specialists as well, eventually. We want to make sure that we're prepared for that. Okay, which way are we going? I think we probably want to come up to Among Us Maui, just because we already have, like, some decent bonuses here. So Among Us Maui is going to be lovely. Oh, Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh. Have I got good news for you, Gilgamesh? I am a particularly friendly leader, and I've got something magic for you. Would you be interested in my plant? My bush. Sorry. You're not at war, are you? No, you're not at war. We can form an alliance. I don't mind just forming alliances with people. Do you want to get off that tile? You've been on that tile for a while, right? I think it's staying on that tile. All right, the heat-seeking scout has found the heat. So we're going to go with Tonga for infrastructure. I think makes the most sense. It's not the best, but it'll work. Our alternative, the other options are, we can go for the Kamai's Cav. Sure. We could go for the beret. +3 food, 1 food on all floodplains in this settlement. Hold on a minute. Tropical floodplain. You know, we don't really have a whole lot of production in the other cities. I'm putting it out there. I'm putting it out there. Let's do it. Let's get a beret in here. Let's get a beret in this bitch. +7 food? In my city? Okay, let's get into the actual tree now. We've got syncretism, foundations done. We've done all the uniques. Now we're down into code of laws. Let's go. Okay, wonderful. We finally moved. Don't one turn us. Don't one turn us. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. So now we got the growth going as well. Oh my god, this leader together. Like, this combo feels crazy good. Do we want to... I think we want to go up here, right? That's culture. Culture would be nice. We're not growing a huge amount out here. Like this, I think that's fine. Thank you for the free gold, Xerxes. Love to see it. Leader attribute. We're going to take expansionist for the settlers. Oh my god, the settlers will actually be super clutch. We could purchase a slinger here as an option. Let's go ahead and put this down. Are we just going to move? I think we move straight into camels. Camels offer us the same amount of food. So we're going to take camels to start with. We've got a lot of inland resources here, actually. Let's focus on inland here. We'll take the turtles as well, and then we'll send it back. So let's get our camels over here. Kaylin goes in. We need to think about our next city. We're turn 51 already, and we don't have a city coming up. A little bit slow out of the gates. Fishing starts typically are. So that's definitely the case here. Could be a good idea to pick up a scout as well, just so that we can scout out what's going on down here, because it definitely feels like there could be something else. I think we're going to make a slinger, or at least try and make a slinger here. We've got 2 more settlements that we can build. So where are we going? There's got to be something in here. That is for sure. We could look at befriending somebody like Khotan. And you know what we could do? We could... How do I see what type of city? Oh, that's Mochi. Okay, so you become friends with Mochi. Did you become friends with someone else as well, did you? Aratim of the Ectrusian people? I know I'm not suzerain of this city-state. Can I see who is? It says that he's linked to them. All I want to know is, are they a military city-state? That's what I want to know. We could seize them. We'll think about it. We'll think about it. Okay, we're back up here. We're on the river. Oh my god, that was a full production tile. We should have taken that. That's okay. That's all right. And whew. Okay, we got volcanoes, and we're just accepting science everywhere. So I think for me, the question is more about like when do you find the time to put settlers in, right? Because I would say at turn 54, we should have more settlements down. We don't, but we should, but we don't. So there's that. I would also say I like going for the early wonders, and we still need to do Pyramid of the Sun, but like we haven't even built like our library, dude, and this is a freaking 7 science library. But it's like, do you even need to? Why do you need to build a library? What purpose is the library serving you, friend? We could purchase... I mean, we're making 69 gold a turn. I'm purchasing another settler, and we'll build another one. And then that's us done for settlers at the moment. But then we're going to finish discipline in 3 turns, and we'll be in Code of Laws, and we'll get another settlement limit, right? No, we don't get a settlement limit here. Excuse me. It's only over on here, on these 2. Okay. Gilgamesh. I think we'll support it. We'll support it, even though I'm not 100% for it. There's definitely some good monuments in here. That's a +3. There's no decent science adjacencies in here. Commercial hub. I mean, this is probably the better side. That's a +1. Can we get both of these in? If we settle here, we can get monument. Yeah, that's the settle. Does that work? Yeah, that works. That spot right there. +2 adjacency, +3 adjacency, +3, or is that +4? That might even be. No, I think it's +3. No, that's a +4 adjacency. Yeah, that's good. That'll become a city. All right, let's try and move you away without death. Okay, we're kind of dying down here slowly. He's fallen back. Cultural's point as well. And of course we're going to take that. Thank you, Gilgamesh. 280 influence in the bank right now. Be aware. Be constantly aware of that. Both of these are really good. Emissaries and Enlightened Rule. We want both of these in. Are we building wonders at the moment, though? We're not building wonders at the moment, but we want to build wonders. But do we want to build the wonder? Yeah, we want to build the wonder. I didn't even let myself finish the sentence, dude. I was just like, nah, we're building it. Like, shut up, stop talking, build the wonder. But we don't have anywhere good to build it. What's your requirements? Flat terrain adjacent to a district. That's adjacent to a district. So if we purchased... We can't build it here because this is the beret. And I think it might actually be giving food here. I don't want to pop it. We also need to think about putting a bath on the north side. Or we could just put wonders over there. I mean, there's only 2 tiles up here that we'd be missing out on. So we could just put wonders up there. It's not a huge issue. So Pyramid of the Sun, I'm thinking we're just going to go ahead and do... So Garden Market goes there. That's going there. You're here. Let's put... But do you want to really put a saw pit down? Oh, I'm so stunned. I think we put a saw pit right here. And then we put the Pyramids of the Sun right there. That's it. We do have a little bit of limitation when it comes to space in this capital, that's for sure. I think the navigable rivers definitely impact that. Now, when it comes to expansion, I think we probably want to just go south. We don't know much about the south, so we'll just go with it. We'll see what the vibe is like, and look... We'll see whether or not we can get 6 or 7 settlements. My kids are going to love that. That was amazing. Vibes, 6 and 7. So many good references in there. Are we thinking about turning this into a city as well? We could. Okay. Is there a reason that you've stopped, my friend? Did you not want to go south? You don't like it south? Okay. Slinger... Definitely can't do anything there, so we're going to have to purchase a slinger up here. The sooner we purchase it, the better. So you can hold for the moment. Everybody's moving out. Actually, let's bring that slinger across to cover on the settler. Wonderful. That growth continues. We're going inland, aren't we? Gilgamesh. It's also amazing that you can just accept every agreement. Like, that's just crazy good. I think Himiko's probably one of the best leaders just because of that. Okay. Well, it looks like somebody wants to be friends with us. Would you be interested in an alliance? Wow! League of Legendary Friends! This is a major triumph, so we've earned a dedication. So we get 200% influence cost to denouncing, and plus 5 happiness in all settlements per... Oh my god, that's crazy good. So that's for the next era. So we can't use that now. That is insanely good, though. So for this settlement... Did I move you out here and forget? I think I did. I mean, there's something probably down here as well we could think about a little bit later on. But that's the spot that we want you. So, my mistake. 6 turns, by the way, on Pyramid of the Sun. 1 turn for this. And I think the crazy thing about playing as Himiko is you've got so much science. And with Siam, like, your culture is not that far behind. Like, we definitely want to be dropping down our monument. We probably should have dropped that down. It's not far behind, but, like, we can absolutely rush through this tech tree, and we are making wonders out the wazoo, dude. You can feel it. No more wonders after 5 turns. How important is it that we get this wonder? This is a very important wonder. This is Pyramid of the Sun. So just to take a look at what this does, it gives you a baseline of 3 culture, but it also gives you 2 culture on quarters in the settlement. So a quarter is when you've got 2 buildings on the same tile. That's a quarter. We're still going to take the culture here. Just because I feel like we are falling a little bit behind on culture, I want to make sure that we don't fall too far behind. We're at 44. It's at turn 60, so it's kind of getting on here. So let's make sure that we don't make the mistake of ignoring culture. At the same time, if we miss out on Pyramid of the Sun, I mean, it's probably only going to improve it by 1 turn. So we would have to get 1... Ooh, we would have to get 1 turned. That's essentially it. Okay, so we're going to take... Oh, I can't believe we're up to specialists already. How are we up to specialists already? Because we've already gone through currency. That's how we're up to specialists already. It's this damn early and we're already going through... Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, everyone's sending us the agreements. We haven't even met everybody. We've met 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people. Could you imagine if we were in the middle of the map? Like, we're definitely... From a vertical perspective, we are in the middle of the map. But from a horizontal perspective... Yo, and he's playing the in-car. What's up, my boy Pasha Kuti? How you doing? Pasha Kuti, we're already at 50. Like, I can feel the love. Would you be interested in a research collab? Wonderful, wonderful. Oi, what's going on here? Hold on. Leader agenda? Likes leaders that are at war with others. Okay, how about that? Maybe that makes you happy. Let's do that. Maybe that makes you a little bit more willing to be friendly towards us and our people. Okay, we've got double horses down here. Not bad. 4 turns on Pyramid of the Sun. We're going to be keeping an eye on it. So we've got our 6 settlements out. Pyramid of the Sun, then the monument, then the library's coming up after that. We can't do it right now because we're building the monument as well. There's a lot of things... There's a lot of things that we needed to build in the capital, but it feels like we're slowly getting things built. And next turn, we should be able to get that settlement down. Oh, Mundo. Oh my god, we've already got thingamabobby. I can't even say it. Get it out. Oh, we can't build it? Oh, shit. Oh, we don't have anywhere coastal. Oh, this was the only spot that we... that was a mistake. Oh, absolute child's error. We wanted to make Among Us Maui. I mean, we want to make Among Us Maui as well. He's absolutely massive, and he's an Among Us. Must be placed adjacent to coast. We've only got one type... That's adjacent to coast. We're fine. Keep it together, team. Keep it together. We have got this. Absolutely and completely. We've got this. How are you guys at war? Okay, fair enough. Like, do your thing. We're friendly with Xerxes. For anybody wondering, we are friendly. Xerxes and I go way back. We are the best of friends. We still only have 1 city, by the way. We're going to need to fix that. we are... Hold on a minute. That's not a good sign. Somebody's down here. Is it a city? I think it's a city-state. It's got to be a city-state. A city-state who's interested in being our friend? Witness me! And see my people... See why my people accept me as leader. Okay, alright. Let's have a look and see. Saida Al-Hurra playing as Carthage. Okay. So we'll take the combat strength. Actually... No, we don't need to, Trung. That's fine. Thank you, Tecumseh. We're all good. We'd have very strong units if we wanted to. We're going to move these guys down, actually. Let's keep it going. But so far, as I said, like... Oh, there it is. There it is. Yeah, so as I was going to say, like, it feels like we're a little bit slow out of the gates. So I think there's definitely some optimization that can be done. But for the most part, I think that, like, this is kind of crazy how good this is. Is it just me? Maybe it's just me. Maybe just ignore me. Oh, what happened here? Oh, the barbarians. I completely forgot. Let's slot that in. Oh, let's slot this in as well. Completely forgot about the barbarians. Sorry, they're not barbarians. We don't call them that anymore. What are they called now? The independent people. You ally yourself with Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh, you're not at any... Why are you mad at us again? Gilgamesh, you're not at war with anybody, are you? Bro, look at Gilgamesh. He's just he's a friendly guy too. He's got the magic plant under his belt. That is for sure, Gilgamesh. I don't know what happened over here. I guess our yeah, the agenda is just getting worse. So I probably should have identified earlier that we need to palliate that relationship. There's really no city-state in here? Oh, there it is. I've got good news for you, my friend. Next turn, you're going to be ours. Yeah, so at this point, so we've picked up 3 wonders. These are all very good wonders for our spawn. So we should now be able to build Among Us Maui. Fuck me. Let's get the library down. At the very least, get the library down. Get it down before. We probably don't need it, but just get it out. Get it done. Get it down. Mark it. We kind of need that one as well. We were going to put it here. We're not going to put it there anymore. We were going to put it there for the +4, but now we can put it over here. That's fine. So let's go. We'll slot that in. Put the garden. Oh, that's the bath. So put the garden right there. And then the brickyard and the granary. We want quarters. So we... Oh my god, we should be putting those down ASAP, actually. Because we need quarters. So that we can get the extra... so we can get the extra culture. Because that's basically... Each one of those is an extra 2 culture. So we need to do that. And then from here... I mean, the world is our oyster. We're about to put this next settlement down. Actually, oh, we can just clear this settlement. Let's just clear it. It's in a bit of an awkward spot. And I think it's going to be important for us to have a settlement down here a little bit further. We could also put another one in here, just like a bit of a filler. It can just go off water. That's fine. But other than that, we got a lot of lands. We've got plenty of room to move. Mundo Perdito? Mundo Perdito is going to be coming up. We're getting all the wonders. How are we doing when it comes to our numbers here? We're looking pretty good. You know, what's cool is that on the cultural victory, you can actually see the other wonders that have been built. So here, he's got... What's Macha Pachare? I know Macha Pachare. I can't remember. So here we can see Saida Ahura, and we can see what they've built. So she's built the Colossus already, and Bursa. She's kind of getting up there. Duasharakan has been built by Gilgamesh. Oh, Macha Pachare is the natural wonder. That's how I remembered, because I saw Viren here, and I said, oh, that's right, Macha Pachare. Oracle for Tecumseh. This is like there's a lot of good wonders in here. We got Pyramids, Hanging Gardens, Pyramid of the Sun. I think we got all the pyramids, and that's what matters. But anyway, we're going to leave it here for this video. We'll be moving on to part 2 of this series shortly, so make sure you stick around for that. We'll be looking to befriend Xerxes once again, continue the expansion, and continuing the wonders. Overall, look, I think coming out of the blocks, it felt like this was a bit broken. But how it feels now is it kind of feels where it should be. I mean, there are some leaders like Tecumseh who's not doing well, and then everybody else is kind of where we are, right? Like, look at the numbers. Almost identical numbers across the board here for a lot of leaders. So, I don't know. Maybe we probably just made a bit too many wonders. I think this Hanging Gardens probably didn't have to go in. I'll say that right now. But anyway, look, that's probably what we needed to fix up. Maybe just next time we'll just go for, like, the pyramids, skip the Hanging Gardens, go for, like, if we can get it later, why not? But, like, we got to try and get those settlers out. And if anybody knows where we're getting that settlement limit from, please tell me, because I've got no idea. Anyway, we're going to leave it there, and we'll catch you in the next one. Thank you very much for watching.